Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we are playing every great old one in Fantasy Flight Games Eldritch Horror.
We are still playing against Nephren-Ka, who is really, really mean.
Yes, he is. I'm Rob.
I'm Eric.
I'm Len.
And I'm Laura.
All right, here we go, finally hoping to get through Nephren-Ka, and I gotta tell you, my friends, the end is near. The end is nigh.
One way
even.
or another.
Yes.
Yeah, one way. I think we need qualifications on that statement because.
You know what? Actually, because I'm not just talking about Nephren-Ka, which I have a little hope that we're going to be able to get our way through fairly quickly. I think that we can beat him before our doom runs out. I'm actually talking about our run at playing Eldritch Horror. Now, in the last session, I did speak. After we defeat this, we're going to have 3 more great old ones to play against. And we've started talking a little bit about what we might want to do afterwards. But before we get into this, I did want to ask our friends out there in chat and who's been watching us on YouTube, what you think we should play after this. Is there anything that you would love to see our Doom crew take on? So if you have any thoughts, please shout it out, leave it in the chat or the comments, and let us know. So that's thinking ahead a little bit, but thinking ahead in the shorter term, like I said, I think we got a good shot at this. Our current mystery just requires us to go and have 4 research encounters and get 4 clues from research encounters. Now, at the moment, it also set all of those clues down here on the Egypt sideboard. We are all in range of it. Len and Laura are on Alexandria as Roland and Agnes. I'm a space away from Cairo with Zoe. Eric, you're a space away from all this on the pyramids. So I kind of think that all we need to do this turn is get onto those clues and roll well and just plow through this. What do you guys think?
I'm down for that.
There was a magical step in the middle there. What is this earth thing you call rolling well? I don't think we know of this in our culture here on Eldritch Horror.
Getting clues is easy. It's
Yeah,
not like we've ever whiffed like 4 clues rolls in a row or something.
Yeah, Laura, tell us how getting clues is easy.
You know, in the North Atlantic, Roland Banks just rocks the clues in one after another.
All right.
I mean, I feel like realistically it's going to take us 2 rounds because we're not going 4 for 4. But you never know.
Oh, I'm gonna have faith in us. I think we're gonna get this to happen. So, one of the things
you better not blow the rolls then if you're talking like that. Like,
no.
You better not choke.
So there are 4 clues out here. I can get to Cairo in 1 action. I do think we need to spread out a little bit. So is there anyone who's willing to get to Sahara?
I'd prefer to stay on Alexandria if I can because of my urban guide, which gives me extra dice on city spaces.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I would prefer not to use up a action because I have 2 health, and the way these mythos phases have been acting, I feel like I need it. And so I feel like I need to rest. So
For those of you watching the channel for the first time, if Eric has less than 7 health, he's concerned he's going to die on the next turn.
Because I've had less than 7 health and I've died on the next turn. This is not irrational thoughts.
One time.
No.
So I'm really relying on Agatha's extra die as well, because I don't know if you recall from our last time, I got nerfed real bad.
No.
I'm not likely to make any rolls at all without an extra die.
Oh my
But
God,
I'll
you're
do what
right.
you want.
No,
But-
you're absolutely right.
Oh, that's right. You got. Oof. All right, I'll go to the Sahara Desert. I will take one for the team on that one.
All right.
I'm not gonna get the focus. I'm just going to assume
Right.
I'm going to whiff this die, and I am going to roll, because lower than 3 health in Eldritch Horrors is bad. Lower than 4 health is technically bad. But that's what I can do.
So that leads us to our opening question. Well, I guess our next question. Who's going to be the lead investigator?
I'd prefer not to be, since
Because you're scared. I get that.
I'm scared. Rob, I'm scared.
So
I have a debt. I have 2 health, and every card we've drawn in the Mythos phase has been brutal. It's just...
So I'm going to suggest or ask if Agatha could take it, because many of us are going to be passing through Alexandria, and she has the urban guide, which gives benefits to rolls on there. I don't know if we're going to be needing rolls a lot during the action phase or not, but that way, as people pass through Alexandria, they can make use of that if they need it.
I'm fine with that.
All right. So
and this card's gonna, and then the Mythos card's gonna bless Agatha. I can see this. My hand is over that flip table button, Rob. I'm telling you.
All right.
If we get another tough card, or if Agatha gets blessed because I gave up the first investigator, this table's gone. That's it.
All right. Well, Agatha is just going to do simple things, and Agatha is going to roll to get rid of her debt. Okay, so that's gone.
okay.
And then Agatha's going to shop. Perhaps even go back into debt. So 3 dice. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to roll 4 dice because I'm on a city space.
Rob,
2 successes.
why does it say we won on the stream?
I don't know, man.
We didn't win anything.
We didn't win anything. Ignore that.
So I'm gonna go back into debt, and I'm gonna take the Lodge Disciple.
All right.
What does the Lodge Disciple do for you?
Gives me influence and another lore
Ooh,
And a reroll in those.
and a reroll. Yeah.
That's sweet. You got
Oh,
it.
that's sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
That is tasty.
All right. So that was Agatha's 2. Laura, what's up with Roland? You might be muted.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. Sorry. No. Roland probably needs to attempt to use his elixir of life to get rid of his poisoning.
Okay.
That seems like a good idea, although I'm not hopeful about the roll. So let's see what happens. I test my will, and we'll see if I can pass that. So my will is 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I get the extra die for Agatha, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I get to roll 3.
Yeah, we got to stick together. There you go.
There you
All
go.
right, excellent. So I spend 1 sanity, so I'm down to 4 sanity. But I heal both of my health, which is great, and I get rid of poisoned.
All right.
So that's 1 action. I can make clues appear, which I assume is something that we want to do.
Well, since you have brought up using your secondary ability, there is an asset that has been already set aside.
Okay.
Sanctuary, which when you gain this card, you may immediately discard 1 condition.
I can get rid of my Dark Pact.
You could get rid of your Dark Pact. You could also get rid of my agreement, but you could get rid of your Dark Pact.
Or my debt.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I'm just fine. Fine. Blame me because I like to gamble. This is discrimination. Yes, you're cursed by greater powers, but I my credit cards are maxed out. I mean,
Right.
priorities, man.
Yeah, so that's probably a good idea. I think I'm gonna. I don't know, Rob. You've got at least a method to help deal with the Oh, your influence isn't great though.
Yeah, and I don't have clues, but no,
Be selfish.
Be selfish. You're allowed to be selfish.
No, get rid of the Dark Pact. The
All right.
agreements are bad. The Dark Pact can be worse.
Okay. So that was 1 passive action. I've
Yep.
got another passive action. Oh, sorry about that.
Yep, because by the book, you may use your passive ability up to twice per round.
Is there anything that we want taken out of the in hopes of getting a service item?
They're all nice. I mean, you gain a boon with the Blessed Blade. The Flamethrower is pretty nice. The Expedition Guide.
Yeah, they're all good.
You can reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a clue then.
Wait. What if you
clues.
use? Wait. Oh, nothing. Nothing. You're putting out clues, you mean?
Yeah.
Right, so the clue is on space 5 there in, I don't know, Wisconsin.
Jeez.
Something.
Yeah. You only do 1 clue though.
Correct. Yep, that's all I did because I used the service asset there. So
So they're
So
all in North America or Egypt. Amazing.
yeah. So I still have 1 action left.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm gonna hopefully not die of my sanity, so I don't think I need to heal. I have no hope of getting anything going shopping, so
No,
I think
you do though. Conjuration.
You can pass.
That's your one
Conjuration.
stat that you've got jacked up.
You are awesome at lore for some reason.
yeah, randomly now I am. Okay.
You'd be
so
rolling 6 dice.
yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. That's probably gonna help me more than a focus. So let's do that. Good call. Forgot about conjuration. Suddenly a spellcaster. I forgot that was the side
Yeah,
effect of
That was you've been hanging out with me a little bit.
Literally, you become decrepit, but
Oh,
so
wow.
how?
Okay, wow. All right.
That
Did you
That's-
roll +1?
Yeah, because she has a 4, I give her 1, and the +1 is 6.
Okay.
Well, you flip it at least.
For a moment, your mind melds with the object of your desire, lose 1 sanity. Okay.
but
I'll tell you
Unless-
what, we may need to trade.
Oh, that's right. You don't have that spell anymore.
Yeah, I can't save that sanity. But if I could take that spell off your hands at some point,
Mhm.
we could load you up.
Okay.
so
Seeing as we're gonna probably travel together anyway.
this means only 1 success on the spell,
She can't get
and you
it.
can't go
Can't
into
get
debt.
anything.
with the spell.
Yeah.
You
And
can't.
I lose a sanity. Yeah, it's great.
Good idea, Len. Good idea.
It's okay.
This is why we should listen to Len less.
Oh, do you see that 4+?
Yeah.
If I could use that spell and start picking off artifacts with that thing, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know.
All right, so that was your 2?
Yeah, that was my 2 out of 3 sanity. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to grab a focus. And since gates are not an issue, which is part of my personal story thing, I'm going to, as a free path, not a free pass, I'm going to move on this boat line from space 17 back to Cairo. That's my 2.
Joe Diamond moves to the pyramids, free travel up to, where are you guys at?
Alexandria.
Alexandria, and then moves down here to the Sahara Desert, and then takes a nap in the Sahara Desert. So I rest. I have nothing that does anything on a rest. So I get +1 there. And I'm at max sanity, and that's the end of that.
All right.
I will do a research encounter.
All right. Laura, can you read a city research encounter
Yes.
for Len?
Sorry about that. Research encounter. You visit with a world-renowned cartographer, and he gladly shows you the maps he has drawn of the passages and chambers within the Great Pyramids. Gain this clue.
Whoa!
Okay.
There
Nice.
we go!
That's how we do it.
All right,
You
so...
hastily make copies of the maps for your own collection. Test observation -2.
Okay, my observation is at a 3. Ugh. Looks like I'll be rolling 1 die.
2.
Urban Guide.
Oh, Urban Guide! Oh, Urban Guide, yes. Thank you, Kirk.
Hey!
Needed that second die.
As the copies prove useful, gain 1 additional clue.
Excellent.
All right. And now, after an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter and place that clue on this card.
Done.
Okay. So Len's holding up his side of it.
I'm also going to have a city research encounter.
So you're going to have a city research encounter. Let's see what yours is. You inspect the municipal library's transcribed copy of the Book of the Dead. After the book was found on the body of a dead cultist, test observation -1.
Wait,
Oh.
what was that book called again?
The Book of the Dead.
I don't think that's the right.
I think is something resembling how it might be pronounced.
All right, so my observation is down to 2. Minus
Yeah.
1, it would be 1. Plus the urban guide brings me back up to 2, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, although you start the other way. Anyways, yes, you're right.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
shoot.
If you pass, you realize that all of the pages regarding resurrection have been torn out. Gain this clue and 1 additional clue.
Hot damn. Look at those clues.
Yes.
All right. Eric, I'm having a city research encounter.
So Laura doesn't want to spend the
Oh, yeah.
history.
So I get the clue off the space that I'm on. Hooray. And I put it over there. And I got an additional clue, which just comes out of the bag.
That's
Yeah, I just
correct.
gave you one.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
All right.
I'll take that one.
Research
All right.
encounter for Rob.
Okay.
All right, and you're in a city?
Yep.
All right. You search the weathered papyrus skull for information about Nephren-Ka, but the ancient Egyptian tried to expunge all records of the Dark Pharaoh from existence. So information is scarce. So information is scarce at best. Use your powerful observation -1. If you pass, you find a brief mention of his rule. Gain this clue. So, Rob, since you're so good at observation,
Oh.
But I have a reroll with my
Okay.
focus. Oh, that's bullshit.
You know what? I feel like I jinxed us.
I think you
yeah,
did. But and on the other side, you got yours for without a roll. So I think it evens out somehow.
I wish it, yeah, but it's a shame. Like, if you were first player, you'd have gotten that.
Yeah, well. All right.
all right, research encounter in the Sahara Desert.
In the desert. Okie dokie. So that is a wilderness space. You follow a group of cultists to a backcountry shrine where they leave an offering to the Dark Pharaoh. More cultists arrive. You decide it best to leave, but you try to find your way back the next day. Test observation -1.
Observation -1. All right, my observation is a 4. And I don't have anything that helps me on that, so I roll 3 dice. Okay, make it.
That is a pass. Unfortunately, Rob can breathe a sigh of relief. If you pass, you ransack their offering, gain a relic unique asset. No clue for you. So we wouldn't have done it even if Rob
Yeah.
didn't choke badly. So
All
that's
right.
good. Look
Is
at your
a-
relic here.
Thank you.
It's a sacred icon.
The sacred icon. What does this sacred icon do? The sacred icon. Once per round, you may reroll 1 die when resolving a test. Nice. When you perform a focused action with the icon whispers to you, flip this card.
Love these things.
This
Yeah,
game
this is pretty
bull.
nice.
This is bull.
That's nice.
All
Okay.
right. Hey, lad.
Okay. It's
How about a
time, isn't
mythos
it?
card?
All right. Oh, baby.
Oh my! Okay, flipping the table now.
All right. So
Stupid.
we're going to start with advancing the Omen track to the red space. We have no red gates, so we don't lose Doom at this point. Next, we have Reckoning effects. So we're going to take a look to see if there are any monsters on the board with a Reckoning symbol, such as the Witch. Each investigator who has a cursed condition loses 1 health. Is anyone cursed?
No.
All right. So that's okay. Next, we're going to take a look at Nephren-Ka. Each investigator may move 1 space towards the bent pyramid. Then each investigator that did not move loses 1 sanity. So,
I'll move the pyramids.
yeah.
Guess I'll move to Alexandria. Yeah.
I don't
The pyramid
think...
space. Is that
Oh,
space?
yeah, no. So you guys are actually on the pyramids.
No, we're not. Oh, why? It's 1 space.
Right.
It's still a space.
Yeah, but this isn't
Yes,
a
but this
space
isn't
in
a
it.
space. This path goes from Alexandria
Oh.
to the pyramid.
So aren't we on the pyramids up
on-
top?
That's correct.
No. Oh, you're on the pyramids. Okay.
So
Really?
Eric,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm wondering.
So unless you want to spend a sanity to stay in Alexandria.
No, I don't think I do. I was wondering if Eric wanted to stay where he was and rest anyway, and he'd get that sanity back.
I mean, I'll just botch the roll again, but sure. It's not a bad idea. I'll stay there. I'll take the sanity hit.
Because
All right.
between the 3 of us, hopefully we can take care of these monsters and close this gate.
Well, some of us have to,
Yeah, has to get to a clue. Yeah.
but actually that means that it might not have to be me. It might be somebody with a decent observation.
Yeah, which means it might have to be me. Because Laura's slaughtered in observation as well.
All right, so we've done that. So now, conditions and possessions, starting with the lead investigator.
All right, let us do our hallucinations first. So I'm going to test will. And now I am no longer on a city space, so I will only be rolling 2 dice. Okay, so I don't have to flip that. My debt comes due. Let's flip that. You're warned that failure to fulfill your obligations would have far-reaching consequences. If only you would realize just how far they were willing to go. Spawn a gate unless you spend a clue that discards this card. I'll spend a clue.
All right.
We don't need any gate situations getting worse on us. And
I
now
agree.
the blessing. Oh boy, I'm so nervous.
Oh!
Oh my god, it took a bad bounce. Alright, goodbye, blessing.
All right.
Wait.
Laura. What?
Why did you do that before hallucinations?
I didn't. I did.
He did hallucinations. He passed the
Oh, he
will
did
check.
hallucinate? I missed it. Oh, okay, I missed that.
Laura, do you have anything?
No.
No.
She is no longer has a dark pack.
I, however, have an agreement. Roll 1 die, and on 1 or 2, your time has come for you to pay your dues. Flip this card.
Hey,
6.
Nice.
All right.
I have a debt. Some men have come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. All right, let's take a look. The man in the silk suit hands you a large stack of papers. I believe you'll find this offer quite reasonable. He smiles and reminds you of a shark. It's clear that he will not take no for an answer. Test influence. All right, my influence is a 3. Okay. Now, you may re-roll 1 die when performing a test.
Yep.
The sacred icon. Does that count?
Yes, this is a test.
Damn it.
Yep.
That blows. Okay. And I have good stuff. So, if you fail, discard 2 item possessions.
Oof.
Resilient is not an item. I'm not getting rid of the sacred icon.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, do I want to give up the extra roll from the cult pocket, or do I want to give up the gain a clue if you pass?
If you don't lose sanity, you get rid of that because I can't protect your sanity.
Yeah. And you know what? We have such powerful weapons in the reserve. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there's not a lot of people that have a good amount of influence to get that. So
Yeah. This is tough. I mean, do I just look at the value and say, well, no. Okay. I am going to say, yeah, if I can get something from the reserve, then the Colt Pocket Revolver. It's a plus to sanity or a plus to strength.
I'm gonna put some gear grinding sound effects.
Yeah.
in at this point.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm getting rid of Forbidden Secrets.
Yeah.
And a magical weapon. This is not a magical weapon.
this is a real game. We'd all be staring at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the reroll is plus 2 dice. right? The reroll is 1 additional dice during a combat. The enchanted blade gives you 3, and
yeah, I'll keep the blade. I mean, if I can get something from the reserve, that's a bad call.
Yep, but you know what? You might not be able to. All right, so that's our reckoning effect. So now we have a gate.
All right, I'm gonna push the magic button, and a gate's gonna come out on Sydney. The
Sydney.
timing for that couldn't be better.
But it has
the
a starved
starving-
vampire,
uh-oh.
so let's see what this does. When this monster is spawned, advance the omen by 1 unless the investigators as a group spends 2 blues. So that will bring it to a blue space, which would cause us to lose 2 doom. I don't think we have any. We have 1 clue.
We have 1 clue.
All right.
Was that the last game where someone had like pay 1 less clue for effects or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, we did.
It is
Last
not
game.
this game.
Oh my god, this is...
So, but the good news is that's gonna skip a monster spawn on those spaces.
Yeah. And it allows us to say, all right, let's really hunker down and get this mystery done.
Right.
Okay.
All right. All right. We're not
That's what you
done
think?
yet. We're not dead
done
yet.
The months of patience and practice and frustration have suddenly paid off. What was once nothing more than a distracting hobby has now been perfected for true science. A breakthrough! The lead investigator, the brave, selfless lead investigator, gains 1 talent condition.
No editorializing here. I'll say it again. This is Paul.
He loves causing me pain, Rob.
Oh, relentless. Relentless is not good for her.
Yeah, that would have been nice for me to get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a good combat one. All right. Well, all that being said and done, we survived for the next action phase. Who wants to be the lead investigator? I mean, surely we're due for yet another positive card.
No, we're not.
Since I kind of need Laura to go before me
Mhm.
if we're going to trade, so I can trade and then move to Cairo.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about following you
Yeah,
in case something should go wrong with your roll.
No, if you want to trade,
And I'm useless without Agatha.
if you trade and move, then you have to go first. Because if Laura goes first and moves,
No, Laura trades with me. Then
if
moves.
Laura-
I can move and then take the action of the thing that she traded me.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
can do that. It's fine.
All right.
Laura's gonna be lead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Congratulations.
All right, Agatha. How about a nice spell?
Now let me see. Is there anything I can give you?
Urban Guide.
No.
You could. I am saying that is something you could give Laura. You asked if there was anything you could give her, and
Laura,
Urban
I'm gonna
Guide
give
is
you.
one of the...
I'm gonna give you this spell.
Okay.
Each 6 you roll counts as 2 successes because you've got a good weapon.
That's true.
And I'm also gonna give you hallucinations.
Do that.
I mean, I might take it because I could get rid of it with Relentless, but anyway, doesn't matter.
Sadly.
All good. All right, on we go. So now I am moving to Cairo to back up.
You still have another action, right?
Well, actually, before I do
Nope.
that, let me spawn
Yes,
my...
that's right. Getting to Cairo would be a free motion.
Even still, I'm going to spawn the clues first and see what happens. There's nothing we want to take out of the reserve, correct?
No.
Not currently, no.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting that it missed.
And Shanghai.
Hmm.
Okay, I can't get to either of those places. So, I am going to move to Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
And in Cairo, it probably wouldn't be a horrible idea to heal, but instead I'm going to get a focus.
Yeah. All right.
That's 2.
So there are monsters where I'm at.
There are.
So I can't shop. I can't rest.
You can take a free action to Cairo or to Alexandria.
Yeah.
You know what, guys?
What?
I don't know if it's too late for this, but I just realized I cheated because the spell that I gave to Laura
Mm-hmm.
has a reckoning effect on it.
Oh,
I
that you
should have
didn't.
rolled for that.
Okay.
Do you guys mind if I
Yeah.
do now?
Let's do that.
We're gonna say I did that before I lost the blessing because I did all of my. These count as blessed dice.
Yeah.
Because I did all my stuff. I was doing blessings last.
And don't forget
Maybe
your urban
rolling
guide.
6 dice plus 1 more for the guide. All right, no,
Oof.
no, there's a 4 in there, so it's 3 successes, which is going to give me a clue because I passed the test during a spell effect. And on the opposite side of that puppy says, discard the nearest monster with toughness 3 or less. Let's get rid of the Servitor of the Outer Gods because that thing's got physical resistance.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit tough.
That makes a big difference.
And Laura, as a result of that, do you
Mhm.
mind if we don't trade that? Because it's probably better for me to have that and pop that thing off.
Yep. Knock yourself out.
And okay.
Okay. So in that case, Laura would get a second action.
No, I
she
still
still
traded
gave me her
the,
spell.
conjuration.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel a little better about this. So I will get a focus. I'll
You're
get
gonna try to defeat the monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I figure I'm better off doing that. The clues isn't working for me.
Okay.
I wish there was more that I could do. I guess I could get another task asset. In case it was a better one.
Deal.
Yeah.
Hmm? No,
Good
I
test.
Might as well.
don't have clues.
Oh, right. Okay.
I need 2 clues to do that.
I could use that service asset to have given you one, but
Well, you had a bigger one.
oh, there's the wireless report up there. Oh, but I only have one. Yeah, never
Right.
mind. Okay.
All right, so since I can't not do something, I mean, I could do nothing, but I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to use my special ability, which is to get a task asset, which, oh, okay. That's not bad.
There you go.
Purifying the world when you defeat a non-epic monster during a combat encounter, plays that monster on this
Perfect.
card. Because I think even at this point, I should be able to get rid of this
Yeah.
deep one. All right, so that's me doing 2. Joe.
Apparently I like the desert, so I'm going to get a focus. And when I get a focus, when you perform a focus action, the icon whispers to you, flip this card.
Read
There we
it.
Okay. Night after night, you have focused on this icon and prayed for a higher power to intercede in your struggles. Tonight, you believe you have finally been heard, but you wonder if you can prove that your cause is just and your heart is true. Spend 1 clue or test will -2. Okay, so will -2, I have a 3 will, so that's 1.
Come on, Eric.
Nope.
Wait. Oh, no, nothing.
Now, do you want to use your focus?
A blessing is worth a focus.
But if he fails, he won't even have the focus when he's trying to get the clue. Whatever should he do?
I'll use the focus. Because I'll botch the big one anyway.
Stop, you got this. Oh,
Nope. It rolled on this exact same number. What is wrong with... All right, fine. I sometimes wonder about Tabletop Simulator. I wonder about the roll button.
Oh my.
All right, Len.
All right, so I am going to take a free move to go to the pyramids, pop over to Cairo.
True. Yep.
I am going to do the conjuration spell.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, I did get another action. No.
Oh yeah.
So I get to do something else.
Oh, that's right. You could get a focus.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do.
Oh, that
focus
was your
action
focus
twice.
action.
Yeah. I could gain a resource or I could rest. I guess I'll rest. And I'll get 1 sanity and 1 health. That's boring, but...
Okay. So I'm going to do conjuration, which is lore +1. My lore is 5. The card makes it 6. I got a disciple for 7, and I can roll an additional die as part of a spell effect for 8 dice.
Oof.
Yeah, if only I were blessed for this, that would be pretty amazing. So 3 successes. So when I
That's
flip
not-
that, that's fine. I lose a sanity, but I do get to take something from the reserve.
Didn't you get a
Great.
reroll? You said you
What?
had something that gives you a reroll.
Actually, I
Yep.
didn't take
The Lodge Disciple.
the Lodge Disciple. And actually, I don't think I took my extra die for the Urban,
I
but I'll do the reroll. Oh, alright. Cut that off into oblivion. Oh, it's a success. Alright, so with
So you got 4.
Alright, so 4 successes. So first of all, the card itself says, if you pass, you may gain an item or trinket reserve equal to less than your result. Then flip the card.
okay.
So for 4, I'll take the Gatling gun
Or the flamethrower.
or the flame. I like the rerolls.
Okay.
Gatling gun. And then when I flip conjuration, it says it proves stronger than you ever imagined. Oh, you may gain an artifact instead of gaining an asset.
Do you want to gain
Uh,
the artifact?
What do you guys think?
I think take the weapon, trade it to a
Yeah.
combat person, and then you can try to get a artifact
Yeah,
later.
exactly. All right, so that's action. That's my first action. So that restocks, I would assume, right?
Yep.
And now I'm gonna actually try to acquire assets. So
Jesus.
I've got influence of 3, +1 for my disciple, +1 for my guide. So I'm rolling 5.
How do you end up with all this stuff? I've got 4 cards.
It's a skill.
One of
Oh,
which
I
is
didn't,
Oh!
I didn't end up with anything,
I'm
but I do get a reroll during what you
Yep,
call it?
influence.
So. Nope. So that's how I have nothing.
all right.
Unless you want
You
to
could go into debt. You could also discard
Or-
something.
No, I'm good.
All right.
That's
All
fine.
right. So we're at the encounter phase, starting with Laura.
I'm having a research encounter in a city.
Right. Seemingly from nowhere, the city is engulfed suddenly in a tremendous sandstorm. You tell yourself that you have to keep moving. Test will -1.
Okay, so my will is 2.
Yep.
-1 would be 1.
Yep.
And I'm on a space with someone who has an urban guide, so that's 2, right?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
Look at that.
Nice.
All
You're
right.
deadly with 2 dice.
If you pass, you manage to find shelter until the storm passes. Gain this clue.
Cool. It's going straight on the mystery.
Okay, Rob, you're about to fight a Deep One hybrid.
I am about to fight a Deep One hybrid in the desert. So,
Yeah,
That's
what the man? What is it doing there?
so, this is one of those choices. You can either say the theme on this doesn't make sense, or you could try to figure it out. I'm just going to roll some dice if that's okay with you all.
I will write the story of the Deep One hybrid that gets killed by the chef in the desert. That's
All right,
that
so
is a Deep One that's having a bad day, I gotta say.
I start with a horror check. My will is down to a 2 because this game is horrible. So I only need 1 success. And there it is. So I take no sanity loss. Next, I have a combat strength -1. So I start at a 3. And then, because I have not lost sanity during a combat encounter, I get 2 additional dice. And I have a hired muscle gain +1 strength. So that's not bad. I do 3 hits, more than enough to defeat it. When you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, lose 1 sanity and gain 1 random item asset from the deck. So, thank you. And what did I get? I got a sledgehammer. All right.
Peter Gabriel, right in there.
Oh. Okay, so I did a thing. I'm happy with that thing. Now, I defeated a non-epic monster during a combat encounter. Place that monster on this card, then you may flip this card. You know what? We're going to flip this card. Yes, we're going to flip this card. The blood of the slain royals, tendrils of thick smoke curl from the cauldron as you speak the arcane words. With a burst of steam, dozens of shadowy figures fly from the basin, ready to do your bidding. For each monster on this card, discard that monster and choose 1 monster on the game board. That chosen monster loses health equal to the discarded monster's toughness. Are there any monsters on the board?
Yes, there is a witch and a Zhang-Si, both of which are unpleasant.
Yeah, but the witch I can actually defeat with this. The star monster I can't. Star vampire, I mean. So we're going to get rid of the witch.
Okay.
And then this gets discarded as well.
And now you have put another Eldritch token.
So now I
your
put,
puzzles.
Yep. And when I have 3, I get the Crusade reward. So that was my 3rd.
That?
Not really that great. When you gain this card, gain 2 task unique assets. But when you defeat a monster during any combat encounter, you may place 1 token of any type on a task unique asset. So that's not a great thing at this point. So I could push it to the limit or know thy enemy. Let's take push it to the limit. All right.
What does push it to the limit do?
When you perform a rest action, test strength. If you pass, place an Eldritch token on this card. So I'm not thrilled with this as a reward, but okay. So that was my. Now I can have an otherworld encounter.
Yes, you can. Zoe is busy, or Zoe. Otherworld encounter. You hide in a long-abandoned temple in the city of the Gugs. An avatar of Magnum Amandiandum challenges to a game of riddles. Accept the challenge to resolve the pass effect, or decline the challenge to resolve the fail effect.
I'm sorry, Eric. What was the name of this avatar?
Magnum Inamdiandum. I fear no crazy names in this game. I'm not going to skip over it like some people will, Rob. I'll read it incorrectly as many times as you want me to.
All right, so the numbers are the same.
Yeah. You
Oof.
lose either get a madness or lose an ally. And
To
your ally is
sanity.
nice.
Oh, madness or okay, yeah. I'll take the fail effect. I will decline the challenge. I am in fact a coward, even with my knife.
Aimless misspins horrific tales of the city of the Gugs. Test will -1.
All right, so my will is a 2 -1. Hey, I passed.
Wow.
If you pass, the stories reveal the way home. Close this gate. Nice.
All right.
Done.
Go.
You redeemed yourself, Rob.
Stacked against you, but you pulled through.
All right, Joe Diamond. Clue.
Yeah.
All right. The stones of the long-forgotten temple have been smeared with glyphs written in blood. You recognize them as hieroglyphs and translate. Test lore -1.
1 die.
And if you didn't burn that focus,
I still would have failed. Nope.
Okay,
Oh,
sacred
okay.
icon. Or did
Sacred
you use it?
icon. Yeah.
You didn't use
Let's try a different die. Nope.
All right. If you fail, you translate the message as the end has come. Gain a madness condition.
Oh, that's not fun.
Spare. That is actually the perfect condition for you.
Yeah.
Ah, man. All right. Well, I guess I'm doing a Cairo encounter.
Cairo, it is. Thank you. Ahmed Zahavi oversees the storage of arcane objects at the Mosque of Ibn Tulun. You try to convince him to help you test your influence.
Okay, my influence is a 3. I get a +1 for my disciple and an extra die being on a city space with an urban guide. I'm not going to use these dice that failed me last time, or I'm only going to use some of them. The rest are getting thrown out because it's not good. Need 1 success here, people. Okay.
There you go.
Ah,
There you go.
As he grants you a gift, gain 1 relic unique asset.
How are you doing this, Len?
what do you mean?
You've got so much stuff.
A mysterious idol. When I gain this card from the deck, gain a clue.
This
On
is
reckonings, it'll reveal its true purpose.
God.
It's true. Every game I have like 15 items.
yeah.
It's intentional, guys.
Teach us, I think is what we're saying.
No, I know the method. He just shops every opportunity he gets. But
Yes,
I
I do.
The
And then
cards
some.
also dump stuff on him for no reason.
They know I'm a shopper. They know.
Hey,
Smart
Laura?
shoppers get deals.
Yeah.
Yes,
How about you leading us off in a mythos phase?
let's do it. Let's see if it kills me. All right, so we move the shadow tracker to a new gate.
Yep,
So it's green now.
it is green. I don't think there are any green gates, so we don't lose any doom.
Then there's a surge. Is that what
Yep,
it
a
is?
monster surge, but there's no green gate for the monsters to surge out to, so we spawn a new gate instead. So go ahead and push the spawn gate button. And we've got one out in Riley with a cultist. And a cultist doesn't have any spawn effect, so we can move on.
It's like a clue spawn there.
That's right. So there are 4 players, so you're going to spawn 2 clues. Where did that land?
right next to me
Yeah, in the Sahara,
Oh,
Oh, that's
sweet.
perfect.
and one up in Russia.
All right.
Ish.
Yep.
Okay. So that takes care of the top parts. Then it says you have pushed yourself through countless trials, always on the verge of breaking. With each passing day, you prepare yourself for the worst possible outcome. Prepared for anything. Event. Each investigator may gain 1 focus, spend 1 focus to gain 1 clue, or spend 1 clue to improve 1 skill of his choice.
Nice.
All right. So starting with the lead investigator, what would you like to do?
I would like to improve a skill so that things are less awful for me, and that is going to
Definitely.
be my will.
All right. I don't think I have a clue.
No.
That's the truth.
So I could spend a focus for a clue. Is that worth doing, or would I rather just have 2 focuses? I guess I'd rather have 2 focuses at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a focus. Eric?
I got nothing, so I just get a focus.
Yep.
I will spend a clue to get a buff. I will take
Not
it on will.
only does he have all this stuff, but he has no impairments.
Yeah.
Well, I had to impair. I lost things.
Yeah, but you got him back.
Well, you know, resilience.
All right. So that gets us through a relatively minor mythos phase. Let's see if we can put this mystery to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone want to be the next lead investigator?
I don't mind continuing if it works better for any reason, but I'm also open to changing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any order of operations that we need to worry about, unless Len wants to give someone a weapon.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Laura, why don't you have me be first, and I can give you the Gatling.
Cool.
I did promise you I would give you stuff for trading that. So why don't I do this? Let me do Conjuration first, and then we'll see.
You might get
We'll
something even
see.
more fun.
Right. Oh, but if I do that, oh no, I still get a free move.
So you won't be able to, it will still take an action if you want to move to the Sahara.
Right.
Or to the Nile River.
And
Right.
it takes an action to do the conjuration.
All right. All right.
Might have to do something other than shop this round. That's what we're saying.
Stop it.
I know
Stop
it's
it.
hard to
Stop it
understand
right now.
Why don't you go to the Sahara and do your conjuration, and then if you get something fun, I can initiate a trade with you. Right? If I follow you
Yeah.
there.
Well, I don't want to end up there because it's not a city space.
And
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But we
So-
need a clue, though. How are we going to get
Yeah.
a clue?
Well,
yeah, and
Rob
we've
can get
definitely,
there.
yeah, but so clue seem to rely heavily on observation, and mine's a 1.
okay.
So
I mean, I know it sucks that
All
it's
right.
not a city space, but we
Right.
really need a clue.
Yeah,
and it
that's
would be
fair.
a lot
Okay.
better for all 3 of you to be on the Sahara.
So then, Laura, you know what? You go first, and you take the trade action with me, and that way I don't have to burn an action on the trade.
But I want you to travel first and do your thing.
So that she has more options of what to trade for.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to do Conjuration, so it's Laura +1, so I've
Did-
got a 5.
Did Len just get alpha gamed by
Oh,
Laura?
that's good advice.
Well,
I
I'm
take-
so proud of you,
Someone's
Laura.
got something that
I'm
makes
so
sense.
proud of you.
So, 6 +1 for not that +1 for a spell effect. That's 7. My urban guide is 8. 8 dice. I kind of only want 3 successes here, but oh, I only got 2.
You get a reroll.
Yes, I
Spell effect.
do. Okay, let's do that. All right, I'm spending the clue, and I'm re-rolling them all, or any number, right?
For you, I think so.
Yeah, any number. So we'll keep these 2, and I'll roll these because I'm gonna get the clue right back. So might as well do it. Okay, so I can get
Nice.
an artifact or I can get a thing. I'm gonna get the Blessed Blade.
Blessed Blade, not the flamethrower?
Yep.
Yeah, because then I can get a boon.
Gain the boon. Okay.
Because why take one thing when you can get two?
Yeah, okay.
Right. Unless others were going to shop and they wanted to take the blade.
No, we have other things to do to try to win the game.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna take that, get a boon. Someone grab me a boon. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Shh, it's living link. Damn it.
That is like the one useless boo right
Yep.
now. Well, I don't know. A +1 in you have some gaps in your +1s, don't you?
Right, I do. So I'll take the free move to Alexandria and then go to the Sahara.
Yep.
And then Laura, if you want to follow and we can trade,
Yes.
happy to do that.
I do want to do that. So it's one action for me to go there. And then I will initiate trade proceedings.
Can I hit restock?
Let's get.
Oh,
yes. We can get you a Gatling gun. Trying to see if there's anything that would be. You know what? Take the Lodge Disciple also, because with my living link,
Okay.
that's pretty much nullified. Plus, it gives you some rerolls.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
All right. So that was your 2.
Oh,
Do you...
hold on. I get passive. Yep. And no one has 2 clues to give to Rob, so
Oh, I'm supposed to get a clue. I'm sorry for using my spell. Okay. Sorry for cutting you off.
Okay. I have no hope of shopping successfully, so.
Also, but you're in the desert. So.
Oh right, I can't do any shopping. I can't get it. I guess I could get another focus. I could do that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, I already took my 2 actions. It's passive I have to do.
Yeah, spawn 2 clues.
Yeah, because we don't want to remove anything from the.
Yeah.
I guess the Bible isn't that helpful.
It's not horrible. You may re-roll 1 die when resolving a sanity test. It's nice, especially for Rob.
Yep, but both of them, there are 2 things that do that. Right, the Elder Sign does that as well. So I don't know if we need both the Elder Sign and the Bible.
Let's get rid of the Bible.
What? How are you getting rid of the Bible?
With
That's
her,
my passive.
Oh, you can.
Yep, discard
You can
1
discard a
card from the
from
reserve.
Okay.
Painkillers.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Reroll 1 die when we're resolving a strength test as part of an illness or an injury. Okay.
Yeah. That'll go next time. But at least we're moving stuff along, and I'm going to spawn a clue. And it is space 11 over there. All right, that's it.
All right. So.
Rob?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
So I could take a free action to get to Cairo. Get a boat ticket, go to 17, so I could get to Sydney.
You could.
Because I have a boat ticket already, and that's a 4.
It's a monster.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else for me to do, but you know what else? If we solve this mystery, I'm gonna bet that whatever comes out is gonna come out in or around Egypt, and I don't want to be in Sydney for that. The gate isn't gonna fire for a little bit, so there is the Nile River. So I could instead, yeah. let's go to the Nile. So I go from the pyramid to the trap of Tel Armana for free. Let's rest while I can. So that will bring me to 5 and 5. Then when I perform a rest action, you may push your body to its limits. I can't see how this could go poorly. Test strength. My strength's a 3. The hired muscle gives me a +1 and a reroll. Alright, 2 successes. If you pass, place 1 Eldritch token on this card, then you may flip this card. So what do you think? Should I wait on this one?
Usually you want to wait till 3.
Yeah.
And since that's so easy to do.
Yep, and if I defeat this thing, I could add 1 with my special anyways.
It would suck if it would be like Advance the Mystery when we're like right there.
Yeah, but that usually takes a few. Alright, and then I'll cruise down the Nile. Eric?
Alright, so I am going to focus because the focus action gives me another shot at this thing. I spend will -2, so that's just a 1. Nope. All right. Well, that was that. Now, I could rest and try to get rid of my despair. If anyone had anything to trade, wanted to trade, I could trade. Or I could replace painkillers with a service asset for Laura.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. The other thing that is an option is you could take my elixir of life and use it to get rid of your problem, if you wanted to do that.
Would you mind trading for that?
No, I might want it back at some point, but you can take it.
Okay.
Can you? Is it 1 action per trade, or can you trade with any investigators on your space?
No,
with that action?
it is 1 action to trade with 1 specific other investigator.
Why? Did you have something you
I
wanted to get rid of?
I was going to offer up the Dream Diary because it would give you, but it's not much. I'm just trying to get rid of anything that gives me a +1 because that's not useful to me, but it's not really useful to you right now either.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the elixir of life.
Take the elixir,
if I thought of that before I performed the focus, I would have done that trade and used it.
Yeah.
But live and learn. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Then time to have your research encounter.
All right, pressure's on.
Okay, research it is. In the wilderness? Is that the wilderness space?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right, after an inexplicable firestorm, you search the burnt earth for what might have caused it. Test observation -1.
Right, since I have a +1 to all skills, it's still just going to be a straight up observation, so 3 dice. Pass.
Okay.
All right, you gain this clue and 1 additional clue.
Heyo. All right, where am I? Well, let's plop that on the card, and I will take another from the bag, and we have to shuffle the discarded clues.
All right.
What's the best way to do that? Empty out the bag?
There's no. Yeah.
I'll do it. Just keep going.
All right. So.
I may as well also have a research encounter.
Yep. A set of hastily scrawled treasure maps recently recovered from a raid on the Brotherhood of the Beast lead you to a secluded area reported to house some of the Dark Pharaoh's cursed treasures. It is well hidden from anyone unsure of what to look for. You may become delayed to gain 1 relic artifact.
So not even a chance to get the clue.
Not even a chance to get the clue.
Yeah, but you don't. need to worry about the clue. We've
Yeah.
solved the
No,
mystery.
I know. I'm just marveling at the card.
Yeah, they do that to you occasionally.
Yeah, but so relics can
They're
be
pretty
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Relics are good.
like my canopic jar, but usually to use a relic, you have to make a roll
So-
that allows you to activate the relic, right?
Actually, the canopic jar is a relic unique asset.
Yeah, it's a relic artifact.
Relic artifacts tend. I mean, of course, the more we build it up, the dumber it's going to be.
Right, it's gonna
Yeah,
or
they
harder
get
to use. but-
Incredibly dumb or incredibly powerful. They are the most variable of things in this game. So it is really a roll of the dice. But you can get really nice stuff from relics.
Like a lightning gun.
And being delayed, the only thing that means is I don't get actions next
You will
time.
lose your
Yeah,
actions
I mean,
next
you
turn,
can
which
show
is
up a half
unfun.
hour late.
Yeah.
Does that also mean I still can't travel around on the paths at all? In the
Yeah, you can't do anything.
I'd have to look that up because that's not an action, but I think that if you're delayed, you can't do anything.
like I wouldn't even be able to do my because I wouldn't get an
Yeah.
action phase to do
Right.
my passive either.
And I will also add, to give you more to think about, we might be in a position where we have to rush the next mystery so that we can win this before Nephren-Ka awakens.
I don't want the relic.
All right.
All right.
At this point in the game, I think that's a very reasonable choice.
Yeah, I agree. As much as I like stuff,
I
I don't
like
mind
stuff
seeing
too.
you give up stuff.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to fight a Yangshi. So
All
I'm
right.
going to start with will -1. So that's going to be 1 die. Yeah, that's going to be 1 die. So this isn't going to go very well at all. All right. I'm going to take the 2 damage, or the 2 sounded loss from this. And
When did your will get slaughtered? I missed that.
you remember when we had to impair everything because this game is
Oh,
horrible?
right.
It was back then.
Right. Because will is the highest.
Oh, I forgot about that. We had all the unlucky
Yeah.
mythos.
All right. And so I get a strength of 3 -1 +1 for the hired muscle. Nope. +2 for the sledgehammer. Is this right? So I had a 3 +2 -1. Yeah.
That's a 5er.
That is a
Okay.
yes. That's 2 5s.
That prevents you from being potentially cursed, at least.
Yeah. So now, the hired muscle lets me reroll 1 die. I will spend my first focus.
There you
we
go.
Nice.
All right. So
Nice.
I didn't lose any health, so I don't get the Bane. So he's going to go into here. Actually, is he going to go into here or?
Oh yeah, don't you?
Oh
have...
no, I got rid of that to solve that thing. Okay, so he
Oh.
is going to go into there. That's fine. Did I pull out a hunting horror by accident? That shouldn't be
Yeah,
out here.
I think so.
All right, so now, let's have a otherworld encounter.
Otherworld encounter it is.
You
How
had
about
all
just-
the other world
I
encounters.
took the whole deck. There we go. All right, Otherworld encounter, the past. Through the slits in the closet door, you see yourself as a small child sitting up in bed. Who's there? Asks a frightened voice. You try to calmly persuade your younger self that you're a friend. Test influence.
Influence -1.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 1 die.
I don't like where this is going.
No, I don't either. All right, so I failed that.
Okay. All right, and you're gonna stick with that?
I'm going to read because this is an important thing. Oh, man, oh, man. So I have a better shot at the strength test. So I am... Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna stick with the fail.
All right. The child screams out for help and a man bursts into the bedroom. Your father aims his shotgun at your chest. You attempt to wrestle it away. Test strength.
All right, so my strength is a 3. I get +1. I'm going to go with the hired muscle, not the sledgehammer on this one, because that doesn't sound like it will help.
Oof.
All right.
He lives. He lives.
You wrestle it away, but the gate stays open.
Yeah. So that's unhappy, but there we have it. Okay.
I guess I'll have a research encounter. Unless you think the Sahara Desert's better.
It improves skills is what it might do for you.
All right, let's try to improve skills in the Sahara Desert. Let's see what that does for me.
You know, and that's also not a bad idea, because what if we need clues or to solve mysteries for the next thing?
Sure. That's a way to justify my selfishness. That works.
Someone has etched a series of hieroglyphs
Wait.
into the earth.
Wait.
What? I thought you were
Sahara
doing a clue.
Desert. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Thought you were doing a clue.
No,
No, I'm doing
he
Sahara
decided
Desert.
not to.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He was
thought he's-
justifying his selfishness.
I justified my
okay.
selfishness. I rationalized, Len. I rationalized.
Well, this is what happens when you're selfish. A pit opens in the sand beneath your feet, and you land in a long-abandoned temple of Set. You scramble in the dark to find a way out. Test observation, +1.
Okay, so that's 4 dice. I pass.
Okay. That's it. Nothing happens.
You don't get ambushed by a mummy.
I don't like the Sahara Desert.
Saw that mummy coming.
All right.
What did I
Speaking
do
of-
in this game? Len gets an artifact every time he sneezes, and I get nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Len?
We move our shadow track again, and there is a blue gate, which means we get some doom, right?
Yes.
That is correct, because
Ooh,
I
it's looking very
failed.
doomy. And then we have a reckoning.
that's right. So we start with monsters on the board. There are no monsters with reckoning. There are no monsters with reckoning. Oh, that's not true. There is a cultist, and the cultist says an investigator on the space or an adjacent space loses 1 health or sanity. So that's not a problem. Next, the ancient one. Each investigator may move 1 space towards the bent pyramid.
Yep.
I suppose so. I'll hang out with the cool kids.
Yeah, I don't want to take the sanity loss at this point.
Mm-mm.
Then possessions and conditions, starting with the lead investigator.
Okay.
Nothing.
Wait, you're not.
Oh, I'm not. Sorry.
But I
started the
appreciate
Mythos
the
card.
initiative.
I thought I was. Sorry, guys. Started reading
So-
the Mythos card for you and everything.
Let's do the flame first. So I'll be rolling 7 dice because now I'm back on a city space. Three successes means discard the nearest monster with toughness 3 or less. Let's see. So from the pyramids.
The only
1,
monster
2,
is
3.
the cultist.
No, the star vampire.
It's
Oh,
not
it's a 4.
3 or less.
All right, goodbye, cultists. All right, so that's one thing. Let's do our relic, our idol, the mysterious idol. It reveals its true purpose. In the idol, your dreams have been filled with wonder. You've experienced amazing adventures in other worlds where you met fascinating people and battled terrifying creatures. Each morning you awake, having lived an entire lifetime overnight. You can spend a clue to improve a skill of my choice, which, by the way, I believe I should have gotten a clue.
Yeah, you should have gotten a clue for that.
Actually, I should have gotten the clue for conjuration. I never took it, so that already happened. But
Hey.
I will spend a clue.
Hey,
Yeah.
Eric,
Yep.
you want to flip this table with me?
I'm gonna spend a clue to improve something of my choice. Let's make it strength.
I'm just moving my character to where's the Riviera on this thing?
Stop it.
Ben can handle it. He's got all the
I got it all. All right, now I'm gonna do hallucinations. I'm gonna test my will, so that's 4.
He's a +2 in something.
Oh, it's actually I have a plus. I have 2 more dice if I fail this, but all right, I pass. So that doesn't happen. And then the living link. Flip the card. A Hyperborean sorcerer from an ancient time has burdened you with a quest. Now you're the instrument of his work. Gain a task, unique asset. Then you may place a token of your choice on one of your tasks. Then flip this card. Someone grab me a task.
You are literally running out of space, then.
I know. Alright, I guess I'll grab the task.
I wasn't paying attention.
Dimensional study. Once per round, when a gate is closed or discarded, you can spend a clue to place a clue on this card. Then you may flip this card. So it's saying I can put a thing on that?
Yep.
I'll put a thing on that. That's it for me.
Laura,
I don't have any reckonings.
you don't have any reckonings. I have an agreement.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
problem.
Yep.
I have despair somehow from hanging out around Len, so I take a sanity hit, and that's about
jealousy, not despair. All right.
So that's all our
And then-
reckonings. What are we at next?
Spawning a gate. We spawn a gate on Tokyo with a goat spawn. And now, it's been months since you've known a home-cooked meal or the warmth of congenial conversation. Time is of the essence. You cannot deny the restorative value of a few days spent resting and recovering. Safe haven. Each investigator may become delayed to discard one non-deal condition. I'm good. I'm not going to do that.
The only one that is optional for is me.
Yep.
I can get rid of despair.
I say go for it. He's got low sanity.
On the other hand, not being able to move this next turn.
Yeah, no, but see, I got the elixir of life for the sole
Oh,
purpose
right,
of
right,
getting
that's
rid
right.
of despair.
Yeah.
So either I become delayed and get rid of despair, and it costs Laura a turn to trade back, or I get rid of despair and I use my turn to trade back.
Well,
yeah,
no. So either you lose 2 actions to get it, or you lose 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no.
All right.
And that, the end of the mythos, and we solved.
We solve
History
stricken
number
from
2.
history.
And please be easy.
The Beast. The resurrection of Nephren-Ka, the Dark Pharaoh, is prophesied to be heralded by a sinister and terrible portent, the awakening of the great Sphinx of Giza, and its subsequent reign of destruction. When this card enters play, spawn the Beast epic monster on the bent pyramid. It cannot lose health unless the active investigator has one or more relic possessions. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the Beast epic monster has been defeated, solve this mystery.
Yes.
Do we all have?
You don't. But
I
the three
don't.
of us do.
Yeah.
Laura
But it's
and
just one investigator needs it, right?
The lead, yeah.
Unless the lead investigator.
No, it says the active investigator, so I would assume that
Yeah.
means when you attack it, you're the
Yeah.
active investigator.
Okay.
Does anyone have more than one relics?
I do.
Yeah. So we all just
I got 4 relics, so come on over to the shop of Len.
all just meet
So
up and
yeah. So what do you
pound
guys
on the
think?
beast.
One more turn, see if we can
Yeah,
do
Yeah.
this.
let's do it. Let's
All
finish it off.
right. Who's gonna be the lead investigator?
I'll take it. Unless you want it.
I think I should go last if people plan on taking things from me because I'm not taking 5 actions.
Well,
to-
I'm the
you know,
only one who needs
right, so
something
you'd
from
still
you,
need
right?
to go, you'd still need to go before me.
Laura, do you have a good weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
No, he has to go after you because you're gonna go to the beast, and then he's gonna go up to the beast and trade.
Okay, or he could have traded with me and then moved. So I guess
Except
it's 6
I'm
to
the
1
one
half.
not on your space.
He's the only one not on your space.
Oh, I thought you were on my space. I'm
No.
sorry.
No,
Okay,
everyone else is hanging out.
I gotcha.
I'll
Alright.
take.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So, I cannot
how about
perform a
just-
focus action because I have 2 focuses, right?
Oh,
All right,
magical
hold on. Let's take
resistance.
one more thought about this. It does have magical resistance, which means that you can't use the plus bonus from anything that has the magic keyword.
Okay.
The Gatling gun still works.
Gatling
Yep.
gun works, and I'm gonna get that flamethrower if it kills me.
And it is a strength -3.
Well, it won't do much damage, but I can try to chip away at it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Although your weapon's magical too.
Actually, do you want to go first,
Yeah.
Len?
Yeah.
Because if you get the flamethrower, maybe there'd be something interesting in
Yep.
there that I can get. Actually, you can take 2 actions.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna first do conjuration. Let's see what I get out of that. So again, city space. Got 5. The card makes it 6 +1 to all skills plus the extra die. So that's gonna be 8 for conjuration.
That's a nice spell. I like that one.
Yeah, this is like a marriage made in heaven, except for that. So I am gonna spend a clue to re-roll all the ones that I failed on.
You did count for your urban guide, right?
Yeah, I
He's
did.
in the.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just
Alright,
checking.
so there's the 4 successes. I'm gonna take the flamethrower and not take a random artifact.
Okay.
Then
What's inside? What's inside?
Good question. A puzzle box. What is inside?
are you on my space, Eric?
I am.
Wondering if I should trade with you. Oh wait, hang on. I did the clue effect. I get a clue. Let's not forget that. I'm trying to think if I can give you something that might help. I don't know if there's much here that'll actually help you.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
fine.
tried. All right, so I will. I'll rest and move 3.
All right. Laura.
I am going to. What am I gonna do? I'm going to.
You might want to rest because your sanity is only 3.
It is. It is.
Killer.
Trying to think if I want to do. I want to get rid of the painkillers, right? Because they're dumb.
Okay.
Because it's not like we need clues to solve this. So.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was probably supposed to go over there.
Ooh. Lucky
Okay.
rabbit's foot. Ooh.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
And technically, I could get a resource and just get that because I haven't taken any actions yet. Right?
No.
Yeah, you could.
Yes, you could.
I mean, you'd still roll in case you want to take that and go into debt.
Right.
Get a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
That's the Len way. Be your best Len.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a one success, you get the lucky rabbit's foot and the Eldritch sign, which would reduce the horror of the monster, which would be useful.
There's no reason not to do that. Go ahead.
All right. Let's get the resource because we want that. And then my influence is 1, which is abysmal. But you never know.
That's the game we're playing.
Nice. Best low amount of dice roller we have.
Yeah, the more
Yeah,
dice you have,
sure.
the worse you roll. But
It's
if we
true.
just give you 1 or 2 dice, you sweep the board.
The other thing I could do is get the expedition.
Yep.
Um,
Do you have a focus?
I do have a focus.
Then Expedition Guide would make a lot of sense in a combat scene.
Hell yeah.
And it's probably better than the rabbit's foot. I guess I could get them both
No,
if I
take
wanted
them
to.
No, you
both.
get them both. You draw a debt and get both. You get 2
Oh, yeah.
successes for a debt, and 1 for your resource.
So technically,
Alright, and one for-
you can get the Elder Sign and the Expedition Guide because you really have a 4 if you go to debt.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out what's optimal for my character right now, and I'm struggling a little bit.
I would get the Expedition Guide. The Lucky Rabbit's Fit you can use anywhere.
Yeah, but so the thing is, the Lucky Rabbits is
so-
only once per round. So
Yeah,
the Expedition Guide would give you re-rolls on all the combat tests that you're going to be facing.
Yeah.
Well, just for what's spinning a focus though.
Yeah, the thing is, we're either going to defeat this round, or we're not going to have,
We're defeating it this round.
we're shooting for this round. So just get the Elder Sign and the Expedition Guide. The Lucky Rabbit's Foot is a better long-term play, but
Right.
since you're only fighting a monster, the
One time.
Elder Sign reduces a horror and gives you a reroll where the Lucky Rabbit's Foot doesn't do that.
Done. Okay. Oh, look at that service action.
That talisman is great though because it's magical.
Yeah. All right. So,
And then I need to move.
Yeah.
Need to move.
all right. So Laura and Len, do either of you have anything that I could take from you that would
Yes.
help me in this combat?
And I can give you a relic, but I only have 1 weapon that gives me strength, so I don't have anything that'll let you hit it more. But I can give you a relic which will let you do damage to it.
Okay. I wanted something more fun than that, but
Yeah. And actually, Laura's got the Mauser she could probably give you.
It's not a relic.
no, but it would just, and it would just give me a reroll. Oh no, I do have a +2.
I got news for you. Laura and I are going to beat this thing up before
I
it's
know,
even
before you
your
even
turns.
get
You
to
do
me.
fun things. You do fun things. Go
I
take
don't-
a vacation in the Sahara Desert.
Don't have. Okay. So I am going to rest and get my sanity up to 4. When I rest, I can push my body to its limit, so I'm going to test strength, which is 3 + 1.
I didn't draw my debt either.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take an Eldritch token, and because we might not have another turn, I'm going to flip this.
Okay.
Yeah, good call. There you go. We does some damage.
All right. Every hour that you should have been recuperating, you instead spend mastering new pursuits and vocations. Gain 1 talent condition for each Eldritch token on this card. All right. So I get rugged. Okay. That's going to help. Attuned, a little less so. When you gain this card from the deck, gain 2 spells, then discard 1. Then, if you'd be so kind. Anything interesting?
All the storm. If you can pull that off.
Action though.
Yeah, so I used up. I'm about to. Yeah, because no. So far, I've only rested, right?
No.
You
What'd
moved.
you do?
No, I haven't moved yet.
You only rested. So yeah, you could call the storm, take the free path up there, and call the storm, and do 3 damage if you pull that off.
Yeah.
Or I
there
could
you go.
take Azure Flame, which will give me bonuses on the strength test during combat encounter.
Yep.
I think I'm more likely to roll a 6 for 2 damage than I am to roll, because I'll be rolling 1 die on the Call the Storm.
Okay.
So I'll take Azure Flame.
That's not true though, because you're attuned. You'd be rolling. You have a +2 to lore.
So I'd be rolling 4. I'd be rolling 3 dice.
You just gotta hit it once. You gotta pass once for 3 damage. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but I'll be rolling.
Listen, it'll be your
Okay.
way to contribute to the kill here because
Stop. You just.
we're gonna crush this thing.
You just stop. All right, so that was 1 action. So that was my rest. I'm going for my second action to get another focus. And
Wait, I
then
thought you
as
were gonna
a
use this-
free... Oh, right, because that takes an action.
Yeah.
Hit you. And then I'm going to choose a monster on my space and test lore -1. So I'm starting at a 2 + 2 for attuned. So 3 dice.
No. Your end result is right. Your math got there weird, but
It was. This is the 3 - 1 is a 2.
minus another one.
Yeah.
You didn't. Yeah. But so you got to 3. Yeah. You're good. Come on. Bam. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, this is gonna kill me. So, for the record, if this kills me and we end up at 0 doom before we kill this monster or before the mythos phase ends, this is somebody else's fault.
Fair enough.
What did I do? I got 1 sanity or 1 success?
Yeah.
Yep.
You hear a voice in the thunder telling you horrible truths, lose 1 sanity.
All right.
You know who you sound like now? You sound like
Oh,
Eric. Oh
don't
God!
you, don't.
I got 5 health and 3 sanity. I might die. I could die.
Yes, 3 sanity. I might die.
Stop it.
No. Okay, I'm gonna push back on this because it's not I might die. It's that I might die in a timing that will cause Nephren-Ka to awaken before we kill this beast.
Ah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because
That's more reasonable.
I don't care if my character doesn't make it right now. I'm
Gotcha.
worried that we go through all of this, kill the beast, but still hit 0 doom at the mythos phase and have to deal with it awakening.
Yeah,
Something
that is
makes us
fair.
go- Do we need something that triggers 3 doom in 1 turn? Come on.
Sure.
We
Sure,
need something that
like 2 red gate, investigator
moves-
dying, and one other thing. So we
But
could
it
easily
moves
lose
before
two.
the red gate.
It doesn't
We even
matter.
s- We even spawn a gate before the omen track moves.
No, there's a red gate out.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The most we're gonna get from that is one.
Right. So one from the omen track moving, one
Right.
from my investigator dying, and then that only leaves us a margin of one, which could easily happen.
I
in
will.
a
I will.
Mythos card.
I will make a bet on this channel that I will pay Rob $100 if he dies. If he dies on this turn, and that leads us to waking up Nephren-Ka. You heard it here.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying. that
Hey,
we're
Rob,
getting
you're about to
You're
make
hanging out with
$100.
Eric too much.
Yeah, I got a Kickstarter problem, so bring it on. Let's go into overtime.
Let's go to OT.
Eric, what's happening?
All right. Well, I am going to go. So I can't focus.
Right.
Two of the things in here don't do me any good, and two of the things cost one each, so I can get them with a debt regardless. So I could use the elixir, but that would bring me down to. I think that would actually make things worse somehow. Oh no, maybe not.
You can cover all your health.
It's a
Yeah,
guaranteed
all my-
sanity loss versus a possible sanity loss.
It's a guaranteed versus a possible See, that's. I mean, the beast hits hard. That is true. So getting up to 70 would be nice. Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is go shopping. I roll an influence of 3. And we'll see what we get here. Well, that's annoying. So I am going to go into debt. Might be the end of us. And I am going to take the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. And I am going to take 3-card Monty. When you gain this card, roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, gain an asset of your choice from the reserve, or 1 random asset value of 3 or greater from the deck. So I'm going to take that, roll 1 die. There we go, 5 or 6. So nothing from the reserve is really particularly useful at this point. So is this...
What do we do? Do we just flip things until a 3 comes, Rob?
1 random asset. Yes, flip until you get a 3 or whatever. Is it 3 or lower?
3 or greater.
Okay. So just start discarding.
Okay, so here's the first one. Keys.
Crap.
Dreambot.
More crap.
Nope.
Lantern.
Worse crap.
These are all nice things.
There you go.
Lucky Talisman.
That's
Once
good.
per round, you may reroll all of your dice when resolving a test. That's I won't say no to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
A bodyguard would have been nice, but too late. Okay. So without a good weapon, which is annoying.
Hey, at least you still have an artifact.
Okay. So I have one more action. I guess I'm gonna test the elixir of life. Test Will, if you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to recover all health. Roll. Pass.
There you go.
Minus a sanity, which is scary. And recover all health. And I'll come here.
And you get rid of your condition.
And I get rid of my condition.
All right.
Are you when you said come here? Did you mean up with us, or are you?
Yeah,
sitting
I'm
in
up
the
with you.
pyramids?
I'm
Okay.
not. No, I don't just go hang out with the pyramids and laugh at you. Say,
Alright.
you guys got this. What's the big deal?
All right, it's time to smack the beast around. So I'm going to attack him with the blessed. I'm sorry, with the flamethrower.
A blessed flamethrower would be even better.
Even better. So it's +5 during combat encounters. So that gives me 6 dice. Let me just see if I have.
Well, you have to do the horror check first.
It's been so long since I fought. You're right. Do I have any will things? I don't think I do. So I'll just be rolling 4. Does my before I roll these dice, does my living link that gives me a +1 that stacks with my +2 skill, right?
No,
It does.
no.
Doesn't?
Oh,
What +2 skill do you mean?
I mean,
It-
on my stat is now 4 because it's been
Yeah.
improved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so you get one more.
improvements are completely different. It
Okay,
changes
so I'm gonna
your skill level. It
You'll
doesn't
get
add
one
to it.
more die.
All right, I'll roll an extra die after this if I. All right, so there's 1, and I'll just roll this. Oh, all right, so I lose a sanity. Now, strength. So I've got +5. I don't think I have any other pluses. So I'll be rolling 3 dice because it's a -3. But because of my Azure Flame, each 6 counts as 2 successes. So I'm rolling 3 dice. Looking for at least 1 6. That's one of them.
6.
I'm going to spend a clue to re-roll the 2 misses. And what the hell, we'll spend the last clue. Not Laura, you get to polish him off.
Oof.
Oh, except I hit him for 5, so he
Okay.
dead.
You hit him for 5? Oh my.
Yeah, because the 6s
All right.
count. And then
Oh.
I got to do the spell. I got to flip the spell. So, I had 3 successes. Like a bolt through the sky, the flames pierce the fell beast. Discard the nearest monster with toughness 3 or less. Is there any other monsters on the board?
Just
None
the Star
with
Piper
your
with
left.
No. Okay, so nothing
No,
there. But I do get a
The
clue.
goat spawn.
goat
the goat
spawn.
Yep, get that goat spawn out of here. And now I do a bent pyramid thing, as if we really need that. But
Well,
Guess we
we
gotta
do
play through it.
because there's
And
plenty.
gotta play through.
All right, Laura,
All right. It's this one, I think.
you are correct. That's
One
my
of your
fault.
friends begins to speak with the voice of Nephren-Ka, then tries to kill you. Test strength.
Strength. Uh-oh. Well, this is where Living Link does come in. I
Yep.
get a +1. So 2 dice.
Yeah, Living Link is coming very useful for you. You complained about it, but
There we go. Oh, wow.
All right. Your friend recovers and has gained new insight. Gain 1 clue.
All right. Laura.
Guess I'm having a bent pyramid encounter as well.
Yep.
yeah, we were all ready to fight, and Agatha just pulled out the flamethrower and obliterated.
as tends to happen with flamethrowers. A voice offers you a glimpse of the future, and you witness a terrifying vision of your own death. Test will -1.
So my will is 3. The Elder Sign's just for combat. And that's all I've got for will, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. 3 it is.
It's -1 though, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it says 2.
okay.
Bam.
All right.
Telling you, the best with
If
few
you
dice.
pass, you keep your
Crazy.
cool and find a powerful object deeper in the pyramid. Gain 1 relic artifact.
Cool.
Artifact too. We heard the word artifact there.
All right, Eric. How about mine?
Hang on, wait a minute. What did she win? She got a magical artifact. We
This
need to
is Len's
celebrate
favorite part of the
this.
game, yeah.
Yes. Up here.
We get Scales of Thoth. Magic Red gain +2 to all skills if your health and sanity are equal.
Oh,
Okay.
that's probably the worst thing for you.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. Eric, can you read me a bent pyramid?
Pyramid. All right. All right. Lose 3 sanity.
It could happen.
You try to recollect reading the Book of Life. The book Life as a God, which describes the Dark Pharaoh's throne. Lore -1.
Lore -1. So that's starting at a 2. No bonuses. So
Oh crap! I
1
just
die.
realized with your attuned, we cheated before.
Oh, I
When you
didn't
rolled
flip
that, you
it.
were supposed to flip it before resolving the test.
Oh well.
Oh well, we missed. Oh!
Okay. I pass.
Okay. If you pass, you locate the hidden treasure. Gain 1 relic artifact.
Look at you.
Book of the Dead.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow. All right.
That would be nice to have at the beginning of the game. All
or
right.
even 2 turns ago.
Or 2 turns ago.
Bent pyramid. 5 gems rest on pillars, but a 6th pillar sits empty. You search the room for a missing stone. Test observation.
Observation is a 3. Okay, I pass.
Pass. If you pass, the gems grant you a vision of the future. Gain a task unique asset. Everyone else getting relic artifacts, and Eric gets a task unique asset. This game's messed up.
This game.
I feel for you, Eric, on that one. That's BS.
I have offended the elder gods somehow. I don't know what
Yes.
it is.
Yes, you have.
All right.
Right. Oh, I'll have plenty of time to do that one.
All right.
I got,
Len,
no,
Mythos.
wait. I have to get a clue. We have to play the game. All I have to do is go to space 20, which is where the heck
Oh,
is
that's
space
close.
20? Yeah, okay, I can do that.
All right, let's see if we can survive the Mythos phase.
Oh boy. Wow.
All right, so we're going to move the Omen track.
Yeah.
There is 1 red gate, so we come down to 2.
Monster Surge.
Here comes my $100.
Stop it.
So in that
Stop it.
red gate, we get 2 monsters.
Cultist and a Chthonian. Then it just moves to the heart of Africa.
All right, so it comes over to here.
Spawn 2 clues. Now the bad part. You are not just at war with otherworldly creatures, you must also face your own fear and despair. Every sign important warns of inescapable death. Each defeat seems an inevitable certainty. Ongoing. When there are no Eldritch tokens on all Rumor Mythos cards in play, or if there are no Rumor Mythos cards in play, each investigator loses 2 sanity. Then discard this card.
All right. So, is anyone at 2 sanity?
No.
I am at 3.
We came close.
Holy
All right,
cow.
so, yeah, wow.
That-
Wow, indeed. Because, yeah, so that would bring me down to 1. That would bring Eric down to 1.
and
Laura
Len
down
to
to
2.
Laura to 1.
Laura to 1. So you can see we could
No.
we could easily
No.
we could easily
What do you mean we could easily? None of us. It happened to none of us. We still had 2 left to spare, which is my point. We all lost 2 sanity, which was our lowest stat, and we still survived.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Just a different roll on those horror checks would have done it. All right. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the beast epic monster has been defeated, solve the mystery. And when 3 mysteries have been solved, investigators win the game.
Yay!
We won.
We won.
Let's just look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hard Mythos cards.
Yep.
Still won.
We are so tough, guys.
God, we are the
But we are gonna have to change the name of the channel.
Definitely have to change the name of the channel because we are not living up to this reputation.
So what we'll change it to watch Len acquire objects.
No, we're gonna change it to watch Rob and Eric be scared. That's what I want to change it to.
I don't think I was unjustified this one.
No, I know it.
Oh my word. All right. As of time of recording, it is late. It is
2 hours
late.
on the button.
But man, that was something. That felt really good. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we eked it out. That was, I think, even closer than Yig and Ithaca, who killed investigators. But we still were in like a good position the entire time. Lots of doom. Yeah, I think this might have been almost our lowest doom count yet. I don't remember. It has been an entire year that we've been playing this, and so some of the details of earlier games are a little bit fuzzy. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah,
Feeling vindicated.
After that huge skill nerfing, I was nervous, but
Oh man, that was
You just needed an urban guide and an old lady, and you were fine.
yeah, I do great with 1 and 2 dice. It's great.
There you go.
Why-
You have to
why
find your
are we-
pocket. Because we're
Why
scared.
are we both? Oh, okay. But you didn't do it to yours. You did it to.
I didn't do
Yeah.
this. I didn't do
No,
this.
I did it. I liked it on the ending shot.
Yeah, but
As we're all
Rob's
together.
playing Zoe.
Yeah,
Not...
but I got my knife.
Yeah, Rob's got the knife out. Rob's protecting us while we're all sitting in the back.
So
going
it's just the
insane.
knives, everything's fine.
Okay. Oh, so Len is just playing with his action figures. Is what
Yeah,
As
it was like
he
it was
should
like
be.
we were doing a little dance, a victory dance. Is the way I look at it.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for playing with us. Thank all of you for joining us as we bring it as close as we can and still not quite lose. I don't know what it is we're going to have to do. We're going to have to start playing really poorly to live up to this name.
I can do that, Rob. I'll
right.
take on that challenge.
Thank you all for joining us, and have a good night.